can't see them very good, so Kev, I'm gonna need you to get out there and get a little closer.
Get ready for the 6 things we found that you must do to have a successful Antelope State Park adventure. Good morning. This morning we are going to do another must-do in Ogden, Utah, which is Mountain Donuts. When I did a little research, I found that Mountain Donuts is supposed to be one of the best donut places in Ogden. And so they make fresh donuts every morning. They make white cake donuts all day long, and you can put all kinds of toppings on them. They have toppings from everywhere. And you choose your frosting and all your toppings, and you can customize your own, or they have their specialties as well. So we're gonna check that out and have a donut this morning.
I got a maple glazed donut with Reese's candy on top. It's a peanut butter cup. It looks delicious. Let's try it. The toppings are good, but let me tell you what. Star, that shows the actual donut itself. That has got a crispy little outer edge to it. It's tender and soft. Wow, that's really good. So even if there was no toppings on this at all, it'd be fabulous.
So I got a cake donut. They're all cake donuts with blueberry topping. A blueberry something. That donut itself is very light and fluffy and spongy, but crispy on the outside. That's really good.
Really? What that means is, doesn't matter which donut you get there, doesn't matter which topping. They're all going to be good.
So this is a state park that is an island, obviously, and it is surrounded by, my understanding is that it is surrounded by the Great Salt Lake, but maybe it's just got the Great Salt Lake there. I don't know. We're gonna find out. But they also have bison. Right now Kevin's going ahead and paying because we're here early and we had to use the self-pay. So you do have to pay. It's $15 to get in for one car. And apparently too, there are tons of bugs, so you may want to bring bug spray, which we did not have because we're flying. But he opened the door and there's already like 4 mosquitoes in here because he left the door open. Okay, just got one down. 3 more to go. Unfortunately for us, it's raining today, so it might be a little bit of a different day at Antelope State Park than it would be if it was sunny out. But there is a lot to do here. You're gonna take a 7-mile causeway in about 10 minutes. Takes about 10 minutes to get to the actual island. And then there's a lot of things to do, it seems to be. So a lot of hiking. You can rent e-bikes. You can get a tour on horseback. You can, what else was there? You can swim, but they said hypothermia can happen. The water's so cold.
They've got the water broken up between different man-made objects, basically, that separate it. And the one side, the right-hand side, when you're coming in on the causeway, is 6 to 8 times saltier than the ocean, which is pretty cool.
They also have camping here too, so that's another cool feature. It's really a unique terrain here, different than I thought it would be, and kind of reminds me what I think Scotland would be like, especially because it's raining and gray today too. Now, I've not been to Scotland, so I probably am totally wrong, but that's just what is in what I think about. So far, I haven't seen any bison or any animals, but birds at this point. They're probably cold. This is pelting rain right now. But I would say that if it's a nice day, I can see this would be a fantastic place to come because there are a ton of hiking trails and it's really wide open, so you can get a lot of views of all the scenery. Rain or shine, the second thing to do when you're at Antelope State Park is go for a drive. There are tons of places to drive and enjoy the scenery. So in the Great Salt Lake, one thing I have learned is there's not a lot of fish because of the amount of salt in the lake, but they do have brine shrimp and brine flies.
And apparently these are necessary for the ecosystem with the birds and different stuff like that, but you know, it depends on whether the flies bug you or not. I guess if you get swarmed by them, obviously then it's no fun. And
I have read though that the bugs can be pretty bad, so they do say have bug spray. Another fact that I failed to tell Kevin. Sometimes I don't tell him all the things when we're gonna go hiking because he needs things in small amounts of information, or else he'll overload and decide we don't need to go on that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We spotted our first buffalo. So exciting. I can't see him very good, so Kev, I'm gonna need you to get out there and get a little closer.
Yeah, no.
The first campground we came to is White Rock Bay, and it looks like this does not have electrical hookups or anything, but if you're self-contained, you'd be out here pretty much by yourself. And they all of the little sites have restrooms. Well, it looks like, I mean, not all of them, but there's restrooms available all along the way, which looks like probably Volt, what do you call those, Volt toilets? Volt toilets. And I'm gonna take a stab. The reason that this is called White Rock Bay, I bet you can't see it, but way out there is a white rock in the water.
Okay, so this is the Bridger Bay campground. Looks like there is 64 sites. It's got a dump station too, but let's find out if it's got electric and water hookups. We do see a couple of tiny houses up here. All right, so it looks like the tiny house, they've got a little covered area with a fire pit. Looks like they also have a grill. Nice little windows on the side, air conditioning in the house, and this is your view. So not too shabby. Let's go look at one of the sites here real quick. So this is one of the camping sites. Looks like an asphalt pad, water, electricity. Doesn't look like there's sewer. So we got for power. Got 50, 30, and a 20. Nice concrete pad with a covered area. Picnic table.
The campground also has some really nice restroom facilities and showers. In addition to that, they have a very nice dump station as well. Well, that was it for our Antelope Island State Park adventure. Even though it wasn't a very nice day, we still had an awesome time, and hopefully you will remember the 5 things to make sure you do when you're there. Get some donuts, bug spray, go for a drive, watch for those buffalo, and take the opportunity to go camping. For more videos like this, you can visit our YouTube channel and click on any one of our playlists. Also, you can go to our website at www.befreebenson.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, be free. See you in the next video.
A brine fly? I don't know.
Remember, you have to talk loudly.
The brine fly? I'm not sure about the brine fly.
Let me get my seatbelt on.